Hi, welcome to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about the biggest challenge that I face when it comes to motivating students. My name is Darren, and I'm the English tutor from EnglishTuition.org. Now, many of the students that I teach are still very young, and they have not experienced any form of hardships in their life. And most of them come from the typical middle-class families, which means that they come from an affluent environment, and they get almost everything that they ask for. So if they want some branded watches, pencil cases, bags, they just have to ask for it and they'll get it. Right? I have a student coming to class with no branded headphones that cost several $100s, and some of them are even very lucky, right? They have domestic helpers within their household, and domestic helpers are not there just to support the students in their academic progress. Domestic helpers are there to help support the family in their daily functioning. Okay, but because they are already within the households and they are supposed to be there to provide support, sometimes the students try to make use of them to help them to do some of their own work which they are supposed to do themselves. For example, stuff like carrying their own bags, preparing their own assessment books for tuition, and things like that they are supposed to be doing on their own. And I highly recommend that parents leave this kind of activities right to the students, because it will help them develop a stronger sense of independence, and will help them grow as a student and hopefully into a responsible adult. And they're supposed to be able to do these things on their own. But if the parents or the domestic helpers are always jumping in, to try and help them do this, do that, they develop this sense of reliance on other people to solve their problems. And this is a problem for me as a tutor, because when they come for lessons, they expect the tutor to provide them with all the answers. They expect to be spoon-fed, because that is the environment that they grew up in. So, and when they come for lessons, they do not have this mindset that I should take personal responsibility of my own learning, and therefore I should not rely too much on being spoon-fed by my tutors or my teachers. And I think the solution to go about this is not to go out and try and look for hardship, because that would be very silly. Right? I think what the schools already have in place could be very useful. Okay, for example, we have the VIA program, the Values in Action program, which is a kind of charity program where students are required to do a certain number of hours of charity work, and this program is compulsory for all the students. So that will give them the opportunity to go out there and get in touch with other people in our community, because then we realize, right, some people are not as fortunate as us, right? And it's a good way to get a sense of relativity, right? To realize how blessed they actually are, right, to be born in this kind of environment. So maybe after that, they can learn to appreciate what they have a little more, right? And better still, okay, let them take the initiative, right, to volunteer for something in exchange for nothing, because after all, the VIA program is still a compulsory program. The students have to do it whether they like it or not. And sometimes this may create the thinking that, oh, I have to get something if I am to do something, right? So they might ask, okay, before I even do this charity work, does this charity work qualify for certain points in my program or for my CCA or whatever, right? That should not be the case. So hopefully, if they are able to volunteer, and have this mindset that, okay, if I put in the effort, it comes from my intrinsic motivation. That's the lesson that we want them to learn, and I think it will help them prepare themselves for a more fruitful and rewarding adult life. So to sum up this video, I hope that what I've just said will get our students to go out and take a look at the community that they live in, and realize that some people are just not unfortunate as us, right? Maybe parents can guide them and point them in the right direction and show them, right, this is the Singapore environment. Okay, we live in a first world city, and everyone has access to money, right? That's why we can buy the things that we want. But that's not the case for everyone. Okay, and maybe we might even want to look beyond the borders of Singapore to see how people in other country are living, right? And hopefully that will teach them not to take what they have for granted. So that's all I have to say in this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and I'll talk to you soon in the next video. Bye.